All right, free MLB picks. This is action here for Friday, June the 14th. Tony T, our MLB pick show here. For Friday, we have all 15 games. Before we get to the picks, just a couple things. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have free MLB picks updated all season long. Free picks every day from all the major sports, making it a great time to subscribe. Hey, give us a like, a thumbs up. Really helps us build up our channel, builds up our viewership when you hit that like button. Greatly appreciate it. Remember to visit our site, Tony'sPicks.com. We're a multi-capper site showcasing top performers in our industry. You'll see the leaderboards for this year, last 30 days, the last 7 days. Yesterday, CJ top for the year. Ron Hahn continues to be outstanding. Baseball Talk being the producer. Brandon Check has been on a tear. Ben Ruhala consistent with his baseball picks. Jonathan Malone solo doing great as well. Nick a big day yesterday. Doubles and Tiffany hitting the boards. Guys, click the links, get signed up to their page. You'll find our latest print picks here center of the page. Best Bets tab, ready to roll here for Friday's action with our best bets. Many up there right now. $15 promotional pick. Each capper can designate a play on their card as a $15 print pick to introduce their service to new existing customers. Multi-packs up there as well. Remember, all these one-day passes are profit guarantee. You see the profit guarantee tab. They must turn a profit or the amount you purchased. It will be credited back to your account for site credits. That's profit guarantee. Pick ticker there if you want to purchase a la carte. Promo code TonyT at checkout will save you 20% off. The link to our site's in the page. Next level service is executive service. We give you picks throughout the betting cycle. Now, if you bet $500 or more per game, this would be in your price range. We give you picks immediately, ensure that you get the plays, ensure you get the best numbers, and we also rate our plays. Call or text 323-607-0203. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get this one started. All right, we got Cardinals and the Cubs MLB pick for action on Friday. Kyle Gibson, the star for St. Louis here. Gibson in 13 starts on the year in ERA 3.76, a whip here of 1.27. Veteran striking out 21%, 9.5% walks. Ground balls 50%, 1.17 home runs per 9 innings. Jordan Hicks, the starter for Chicago. Hicks appeared in 6 games, ERA 4.44, whip of 1.48. The left-hander fans 25%, 8.5% with the walks. The ground balls come in 38%, 0.68 home runs per 9 innings. St. Louis in their past 7 games hitting .253. Their bullpen on the road has an ERA of 3.77. Chicago batting .224 at home. They are 8-15 against the division. Play St. Louis plus 108. Yankees and Red Sox MLB pick for Friday. Luis Gil will start for New York. Gil, 13 starts on the year, ERA 2.04, whip of .93, right-hander elite, 31% K-mark, 12% walks, ground balls, 37%, 0.6 home runs per 9 innings. His FIP, 3.05, does suggest a rise in ERA, should form hold. Cooper Criswell is the starter for Boston. Criswell appeared in 11 games, ERA 4.13, whip of 1.21. The righty strikes out 21%. 5.5% with the walks. The ground balls come in 48%, 1.13 home runs per 9 innings. New York batting .254 in their past 7 games, put up 6.1 runs per game. Their bullpen has an ERA of 2.64 on the road. They've won 40 of 55 against right-handed starters. Boston batting .217 against the division, losing 8 of 13. New York 35-20 to the run line against right-handed starters with a plus 16.5 unit return. Boston 22-34 to the run line, facing an AL team that averages 5 runs per game or greater the past 2 seasons. That's a minus 22 unit loss. Play New York on the run line, minus 1.5 runs at plus 106. Marlins and Nationals MLB pick for action on Friday. Max Meyer is a starter for Miami. Meyer in 3 starts on the campaign has an ERA of 2.12, whip of .82. Right-hander strikes out 21%, 4.5% walks. The ground balls come in 49%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Now his FIP, 3.73, does suggest a rise in ERA based on form. Mackenzie Gore is the starter for Washington. Gore has 13 starts in ERA 3.44, whip of 1.37. The lefty fans 27.5%, 7.5% walks. The ground balls 35%, 0.79 home runs per 9 innings. Miami 3-20 facing left-handed starters, hitting .227, put up 2.7 runs per game. They are 12-25 in night games, averaging 2.9 runs per game. Washington hitting .248 in divisional games, putting up 4.5 runs a game. Play Washington in this one. Phillies and Orioles MLB pick for action on Friday. Ranger Suarez is the starter for Philadelphia. Suarez in 13 starts, ERA 1.81, whip of .85. The lefty strikes out 28%, 5.5% walks. His ground balls 52%, .56 home runs per 9 innings. Kyle Bradish is a starter for Baltimore. Bradish, 7 starts, ERA 2.62, whip of 1.11. Right-hander and late K rate here, 34%, 9.5% walks. The ground balls 53%, no homers allowed. Baltimore hitting .223 against the National League. Put up 3.8 runs per game. Philadelphia batting .270 against the American League. Put up 6.5 runs a game and winning 10 of their first 13 against them. Philadelphia's won 28 of their first 37 against right-handed starters. Team record behind Suarez, 10-0 in his night games, 18-9 as underdog of even money or higher the past 2 seasons. That's a plus 16 unit return. Play Philadelphia plus 117. Guardians and Blue Jays MLB pick for action on Friday. Logan Allen is a starter for Cleveland. Allen in 13 starts has an ERA 5.57, whip of 1.52. Lefty strikes out 19%, 8% with the walks. The ground balls 44%, 1.95 home runs per 9 innings. Kevin Gausman will start for Toronto. Gausman in 13 starts, an ERA of 4, whip of 1.25. Veteran fans 23%, 5.5% with the walks. The ground balls 41%. 1 home run per 9 innings. Toronto banged 201 against left-handed starters, losing 8 of their 13. Their bullpen has an ERA of 5.40 at home. The Guardians' bullpen on the road, an ERA of 2.65. They are batting .252 in their past 7 games and put up 5 runs a game. The team record behind Gausman 4-10 when favored at home by -125, plus 125, -125 to -175 with a -11 unit loss. Cleveland 22-15 on the road with a plus 8 unit return. They are 28-12 facing a team with an on-base percentage of .320 or lower with a plus 13 unit return. Play Cleveland plus 18, plus 118. Padres and the Mets MLB pick. This one here on Friday. Matt Waldron will start for San Diego. Waldron in 13 starts, an ERA 3.76, the whip 1.23. Right-hander strikes out 23%, 7% walks. The ground balls 38%, .78 home runs per 9 innings. Sean Manaea is the starter for New York. Manaea has 12 starts on the year, ERA 4.30, whip of 1.35. The lefty striking out 23%, 9.5% walks. His ground balls 33%, .89 home runs per 9 innings. San Diego batting .232 against left-handed starters, put up 2.6 runs per game. New York in their past 7 games hitting .290, put up 6 runs per game. Their bullpen at home, an ERA of 3.34. San Diego 48-52 in line between even money and -150. That's a -16.5 unit loss the past 2 seasons. Play New York plus 102. Rays and Braves MLB pick for action on Friday. Zach Littell will start for Tampa Bay. Littell has 13 starts, ERA 3.63, whip of 1.29. The right-hander fans 22%, 3.5% walks. The ground ball is 34%, .97 home runs per 9 innings. Chris Sale, the starter for Atlanta. Sale in 12 starts, an ERA 3, whip of .94. Left-hander elite K rate 31%, 3.5% walks. His ground ball is 48%, .72 home runs per 9 innings. Tampa Bay batting .276 against left-handers, put up 5 runs per game, winning 11-17. Their bullpen on the road, an ERA of 3.52. Atlanta in their past 7 games batting .177, put up 2.3 runs per game. It is their first home game after a 9-game road trip with no rest. They are 9-14, facing a starter who allows 1.75 walks per game or fewer this season. That's a -13 unit loss. Play Tampa Bay plus 178. Reds and Brewers MLB pick for action on Friday. Hunter Green is the starter for Cincinnati. Green 13 starts, ERA 3.61, whip of 1.15. The right-hander fans 26%, 10% walks. Ground balls 35%, .81 home runs per 9 innings. Freddie Peralta, the starter for Milwaukee. Peralta 13 starts, ERA 3.95, whip of 1.13. Righty and elite K rate here 31%. 9% walks, ground balls 37%, 1.15 home runs per 9 innings. Milwaukee banged .261 at home, put up 5.5 runs per game, winning 20 of 31. Cincinnati banged .229 against right-handed starters. The team record behind Green 9-25 in day games the past 2 seasons. That's a -16.5 unit return. Cincinnati is 4-26 on the road against an NL team, allowing 4 runs per game or fewer the past 3 seasons. Play Milwaukee minus 132. Athletics and Twins MLB pick for action on Friday. Mitch Spence is the starter for Oakland. Spence appeared in 16 games, ERA 3.68, whip of 1.15. The righty strikes out 19%, 6% walks, ground balls 51%, .53 home runs per 9 innings. Simeon Woods Richardson, the star for Minnesota. Simeon Richardson has 10 starts, ERA 2.84, whip of 1.09. Righty fans 20%, 5.5% walks. The ground balls 41%. .89 home runs per 9 innings. Oakland bagged 200 in their past 7 games, put up 2 runs per game. Their bullpen ERA on the road 3.66. Minnesota's batting 223 against right-handers, going under in 27 of their first 47 games against them. Athletics 24-12 to the under in their first 36 night games this season. They are 10-1 to the under, facing a starter with a whip of 1.10 or lower this season. Play Oakland and Minnesota under 8.5. Tigers and Astros MLB pick for action on Friday. Tarek Skubal is the starter for Detroit. Skubal has 13 starts, ERA 1.92, whip of .89. Lefty elite K rate here 31%, 5% walks. The ground balls 47%, .56 home runs per 9 innings. Hunter Brown will start for Houston. Brown appeared in 13 games in ERA 5.58, whip of 1.52. Righty fans 24%, 11% walks. Ground balls 52%, 1.61 home runs per 9 innings. Detroit in their past 7 games batting 193. Their bullpen on the road has an ERA of 3.24. Astros, a bullpen at home, an ERA of 3.28 in their 35 games. They are 27-17 to the under in their 44 night games. Houston 44-29 to the under, facing AL opponents that have a .400 slugging percentage or lower the past 2 seasons. Play Detroit and Houston under 7.5. Pirates and Rockies MLB pick for action on Friday. Luis Ortiz to start for Pittsburgh. Ortiz has 19 appearances, an ERA 2.61, whip of 1.13. Right-hander striking out 19%, 11% walks. The ground ball is 39%. Limited home run damage. Ryan Feltner will start for Colorado. Feltner in 13 starts, ERA 5.74, whip of 1.48. Righty fanning 19%, 6% walks. Ground balls come in 45%. 1.17 home runs per 9 innings. Colorado hitting .261 at home, put up 4.5 runs per game. Pirates are batting .211 in their 33 night games, posting a losing record. Feltner is coming off a good outing here at St. Louis. Play here at Colorado in this one. White Sox and Diamondbacks MLB pick for action on Friday. Chris Flexen will start for Chicago. Flexen appeared in 14 games in ERA 5.06, whip of 1.30. Right-hander strikes out 18%, 9% walks. The ground ball is 35%, 1.27 home runs per 9 innings. Ryan Nelson starts for Arizona. Nelson appeared in 11 games, ERA 5.96, whip of 1.69. Righty striking out just 14%, 7% walks. Ground ball is 43%, 1.23 home runs per 9 innings. Nelson has an ERA of 6.75 in his 5 home games. Flexen has been in good form in his past 3 starts. Arizona 27-40 facing the American League the past 2 seasons. It's a minus 16.5 unit loss. Play Chicago plus 154. Rangers and Mariners MLB pick for action on Friday. Andrew Heaney will start for Texas. Heaney in 13 appearances, an ERA 4.06, whip of 1.27. Lefty strikes out 22%, 5.5% walks. His ground balls come in 34%, 1.31 home runs per 9 innings. Luis Castillo starts for Seattle. Castillo, 14 starts, ERA 3.35, whip of 1.16. The righty, a K mark here, 25%, 6.5% walks. The ground balls 35%, 1.19 home runs per 9 innings. Texas in their past 7 games batting .217. They've gone under in 25 or 39 night games. Seattle 24-11 to the under at home, hitting .216. Their bullpen has an ERA of 2.74 at home. Play Texas Seattle under 7. Royals and Dodgers MLB pick for action on Friday. Cole Reagans will start for Kansas City. Reagans in 14 starts on the year, an ERA 3.08, whip of 1.15. The lefty elite K rate here 30%, 7.5% walks. The ground ball is 41%, limited home run damage. Gavin Stone, the starter for LA. Stone has 12 starts, an ERA 2.93, whip of 1.24. The righty fans 19%, 7.5% walks. The ground ball is 44%, 0.67 home runs per 9 innings. Los Angeles has the edge in the bullpen. They're also 52-22 and a home favorite of -125 and -175 the past 3 seasons. That's a plus 18 unit return. Kansas City 10-35 on the road, facing a starter with good control that allows 1.75 walks or fewer on the year over the past 2 seasons. Play LA -144. Angels and Giants MLB pick. This one here on Friday. Tyler Anderson is a starter for LA. Anderson in 13 starts in the ERA 2.63, whip of 1.15. The lefty strikes out 16%, 10% with the walks. The ground ball is 37%, 1.10 home runs per 9 innings. FIP of 4.71 does suggest a rise in ERA based on his numbers. Spencer Howard is the starter here for San Francisco. Howard has 3 appearances, ERA 2.03, whip 1.23. Righty Fanning here 17%, 5.5% walks. Ground ball is 32%, 0.68 home runs per 9 innings. His FIP 3.44 does suggest an ERA going up based on his performance. Here, the Giants bullpen has performed well over their past 10 games. They have a winning record at home. LA's pen over this 10-game period approaching the ERA approaching 6. They're batting .224 also in their past 10 games. Play San Francisco in this one. All right, that was our MLB Picks show for Friday. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have free MLB Picks updated all season long with free picks every day from all the major sports, making it a great time to subscribe. Give us a like, a thumbs up on this video. It helps us out. It helps us build up our audience. And visit our site, Tony'sPicks.com, for our best place. Find the leaders on our leaderboards right here and click their links to find out more about them and to get signed up to their long-term passes or premium picks for the day. And of course, as you scroll, you'll find here a dynamic feature here showing all the premium plays available for Friday from our cappers with their best bets. They can release one best bet from each sport per day. $15 premium pick is just one per day, showcasing their play that they want to introduce their service to new customers and existing multi-packs and offering great value. Remember, all these plays here on the one days are profit guaranteed. They must turn a profit or the amount you purchased is credited back to your account for site credits. That's profit guaranteed. And of course, 10% off using that promo code TonyT at checkout. The link to our sites in the description. And again, for that next level service, executive service, giving you picks throughout the betting cycle to ensure you get the plays right away, ensure to get the best numbers. Now, if you're betting $500 or more per game, this would be in your price range. Call or text 323-607-0203. We also rate our plays. All right, we also have on our channel Bo as well as Ron with MLB Picks. We also have Brandon coming in with the shorts. He's also going to add some props to his MLB props on the shorts as well. So check that out. Also Ramon with WNBA. I'm Tony T. We'll talk to you later.